Planning a year of your life, January through December 2025. What are your goals? What would you like to do? What would you like to accomplish? There's a pattern to planning. And so the idea is to give you that pattern so you can be as successful as you possibly can throughout the entire year. So what does that look like? And part of what that pattern, how that pattern shows up is that what we look for is how life moves, how money moves, and how we can plan our lives accordingly. There's a pattern. There really is a pattern to how we plan our lives. So the idea would be is to get you thinking, first of all, about your goals and dreams. I'm the type of person that when people around me, I believe in their goals and their dreams probably as much or more as they do in some cases. So the whole idea is you got to dream and dream big. But then you got to set goals that get you down that road to your accomplishments. What would you like to do and accomplish from January to December of 2025? So planning a year of your life. Let's take a look at what that looks like. The first thing is planning is not about perfection and guarantees. It's not about that at all. Planning is about being prepared and putting your life in your favor to win more than you lose. And along the way is hoping that you will learn and grow and understand things better. But to have a sense of how do you travel down this path of planning and success, joy and happiness. So here's how things break out. The year is divided into 4 quarters. Right? The first quarters are January through March, and typically those are the winter months. But actually, winter actually starts in December, but it goes on until the middle of March as well. But for now, we're just going to say the first quarter is January, February, and March, and then the second quarter, April, May, and June, and of course the third quarter, July, August, September, fourth quarter, October, November, and December. So let's look at how this goes. One of the first things I tell people to do or share with people to try to accomplish is just make a list. It can be random, but get you a piece of paper, do it on your computer, do it on your phone, anywhere you can. Just make a list of all the things that you would like to accomplish next year. And then now that's going to give an idea of how those dreams and goals have how they relate to each other, how they're associated with each other. And don't put any particular pressure on yourself to do it. Just write down every single thing that you would like to be part of, do, learn, accomplish, just that entire list. Just make a random list. And then the next thing that I'm going to show you is there are set things that happen in every month. And so you kind of combine your goals and dreams with those things, or you navigate around them or ignore them. But it's not random. The months are not random at all. Pretty much there's a set of events and activities that are going on every single month. So the next slide is going to have a lot of information on it. And if you want to, you can stop the video and then you can actually look at the list. And then there's even more that's out there. So we just put a basic list of some of the most noticeable things that happen every month. So I know this in smaller print, but here's the idea, right? Let's take the first quarter. So you got pretty much the general activities. So I put it in holidays and celebrations, try to keep it consistent that way. So the holidays and celebrations of every month, the events and observances, seasonal and weather related activities in this particular category, and health and personal development, things that happen during this particular months. So if you know that there's something that you want to accomplish in January or February or March, then look at this list and see if your goals and dreams combine with what's happening in the world around you. This list doesn't absolutely dictate what you can and cannot do in a particular month, but this may add extra resources and energies and contacts to what you can accomplish month to month. So as you can see again, we're just pointing out, obviously January you got New Year's Day, Dr. King birthday, and you got a couple other things here, and then you got some interesting kind of social markers or dates that are in every month. No different than February with everything, and this is a U.S. based list, by the way, too. So this is typically for everything that happens across the United States. So I'll pause and give you a second, kind of look at the list. January, February, and March. And then we're going to do the same thing for the second quarter. We give you a second to kind of look at the list. April, May, and June. So this is the second quarter in the spring of every year. Then we've got July, August, and September. So it's the third quarter, the summer of the year. Okay, and then you got the last quarter and the last season of the year, October, November, and December. This is the fourth quarter of every year. Now, the reason that I try to show what happens in every month is because what I found in helping people plan for things is sometimes they don't account for all the other activities that will be going on around the goals and activities that they're setting for themselves. And there's a quote that I say often to people is that the ships on the ocean don't dictate the ocean. In other words, there are a lot of things that can make that ship sway or change its route or change its journey. And that's a lot of what happens in our lives. It's rarely just a straight road for a long time period. It usually weaves and winds, and sometimes it has to be redirected. So the ships don't dictate the ocean, and when every one of us are the ships trying to figure out our way of kind of getting around the things that happen in life and around just around our daily living. And so the idea is that if you have an understanding of all that list of things that are going on from month to month, you can align some of your goals and dreams with those things, or you can find a way to have your goals and dreams lead what you want to accomplish from month to month. So the ultimate thing that I say to people all the time is celebrate your life and days. In other words, enjoy the journey. Find a way to have some work-life balance in what you do. And so you work towards your goals in incremental things, in steps, in slow activities that you, and sometimes, most times, slow activities and events. So learn and grow, have fun, and be responsible in this life. It can definitely be done that way. Because I'm constantly wanting people to enjoy and celebrate the moments of their lives. Plan a year of your life. What would you like to accomplish in January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December? This was intended just as a general overview. We get into a lot more details of how to actually set your goals. We have an exercise called the Vision Quest, and it's part of the Life Quest and Life Mapping series. So if you want to cover more details of your life, please go and look at some of the additional content that we have on planning your life. This is an overview of how to plan for the entire year of 2025. Take care, and I absolutely wish you the best. Thank you. I'm Michael Fleming. My personal YouTube channel is Michael Fleming 5299, and you're going to start seeing a lot of these resources and stuff out there for us. We have created this system called the Care Alliances to help you find resources and additional support in your life. The Care Alliances, we have this thing called the Help Your Me system. You just click the little blue locator on the site, and you also can download the app. The app is called the Care Alliances. It's in all the app stores as well. And again, feel free to reach out to me, contact me, and I try to at least I respond to text fast than I do anything else. And if nothing, again, you can find me on Facebook, and we're gonna have a lot of social media profiles, and we're gonna do everything we can to respond to that as well. Again, the website for the life map is my-lifequest.com, and I'll show you what that looks like. And this is literally the web application. It looks like a website, but it's actually web software. And we actually design apps and software. We're a tech company for the most part, but this is where our focus and our energy is, and trying to figure out how can we do things to help improve communities and help improve people's lives. So it's an honor. We're going to have some workshops coming out on how to do 1 to 5 year life planning. We got some wonderful thing about that. Planning is about being prepared. There's some wonderful things that we're going to put in place for that. You'll see all those kind of things coming out as well. It's an absolute honor to serve you and help. Please don't hesitate to like, share, comment, and just let us know. And I promise you, we're going to do everything we can to help out with the challenges. Thank you and take care.